Hello everyone. I'm just laughing at the music. What? That's quite a funky little song, isn't it? Welcome in everyone. Hello, hello. I survived taking part in the 24-hour charity stream yesterday, so thank you so much everyone for stopping by. Mike did super well. Oh, I've just had to reset up because I had to take, well, I took everything. Just to make sure. But thank you so much everyone who took part in the 24 hours stream, who came in. I was just like, oh my god, there were so many of you from my channel, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So if you're wondering what I'm on about, yo, thank you, Skullback, and like yourself, thank you so much for coming in yesterday. The last 24 hours. It meant so much. The raffle is still on, so for more information you can head to my Discord and it will tell you charity raffle or charity stream. So the raffle is still up to win part of the Armageddon box set. Now I have been tasked because I spent 12 hours on it yesterday. My camera is like really low for some reason, but we're gonna try it. So I have got the Armageddon box set as well, because working on it yesterday wasn't enough. I was lurking for at least 20 hours. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Mike was an absolute trooper, so it was Mike's stream. And we were helping. I was the longest person to help yesterday. And then when I got back, because it took me like an hour to get home. And then by the time I got home, I was in a bed and I was just like, I'm falling asleep. I fell asleep watching him. And then this morning I had to get up and I went to a work event, which at 10, and I was literally messaging him like 2 minutes to 10, like, I'm heading to the event now. I won't be here when you finish. So I missed I missed him. His last few minutes, but he said in the last half an hour when I tuned in, get ready, he's done. He could not paint because that room was so. I'm gonna chuck in his I'm gonna make a new command. If I just call it this, but it was really good fun. Oh, come to B. That's not where we're going. Craft. How should I go? Win! So I've just had to completely reset up my stream. I think I'll be doing a quite lurky loose. No worries, painting paints. I will get in chat. I will get in and shout out. Or orcs. Oh my god. Thanks for the orcs. So you can still get your raffle tickets. There we go. I'm gonna put that in that activate command. Already exists. I'll put it as raffle then. Oh, I can turn that one off. So that should now be live. If I then put that... There we go. You can enter it in there. Now I have to transfer it. They also had problems as well. One of them would work across onto their platform yesterday, which I can't. So you can still win. So at the moment you can still win either the Painted Space Marines, which are done as Crimson Fist, or the Orcs, which are Goths. Which is pretty damn cool. And first of all, I wanted to show off. I got some more. It seems like really zoomed in. I can't work out if I've got it lower or. Oh well, this will be handy for minis. I will be taking one of them. I will have got one. If you tuned in, you would have seen the arch lights that we were all using. So one broke halfway through stream, as in the plug socket. It wasn't quite halfway through stream. Third of the way through stream. The plug socket stopped working, and I was like, oh, alright, we'll put that aside. And the shop owner was like, you can have one of these when you leave. You can take one of these with you. as in you can have one and advertise it on stream. And it broke, so I messaged him afterwards, and he was like, "Oh, there's like more downstairs. You could have taken one." But you know when you're like, well, I was thinking if other people come back, because then some people did come back to him. We're kind of doing it like little shifts. He was like, "Will you come back?" And I was like, I didn't really sleep at all the night before because of heat, and then bloody birds woke me up. And then I was like, "Oh, I have an event today." So I get to get one of them lamps, and then he's going to give me the link so then you guys can get them. Because I said so many people asking me about the lamps, and they were so good. Temu Special, they are Temu Special Tufts. They are really good. They're all like so we got like different shades of green. They have arrived. Right. Shout outs. Well, see, thank you so much everyone to come in. I don't think he was. I was just going, oh. I was like, oh, Skyback said, oh, Jamison. Oh, I was like, I know everybody. So I really appreciate that, warmed my heart as well, to see that all of you band together. Some of you, like say Skyback, you said you were there for 20 hours. I personally can't see how many raffle tickets he has sold. So the raffle tickets are that you will. I mean, I saw the end of his stream and what he painted. He is like a. Oh, I didn't bring the snippets upstairs. Oh, I did. A very, very good painter, and one of the ladies who was on audio as well, so like no mic, she's a very good painter. Very good painter. There's me, and you may have seen Reese, like Reese, we were just like. But I thought I'd go over these. These are all push fits. So if you've not opened the Armageddon box set, if you've not seen it, I am now doing this because someone's like, "Would you like to build mine?" Okay, sure. I kind of got all the boys all set up first. Someone had a far better one of these. I was like, what? Oh, the Fridays. Something fell out and I don't know what it was. We had these and they were semi-melted and then they were left on the table. Well, I'm not joking when you could have done that with them. Yeah, I'm not even exaggerating. Yo, Plate Masher! I was lurking on your stream for quite... That's just a creek. Mondle's just jumped out of there. But no matter. I was watching your stream, but happy Twitch affiliate as well. Let me... I did, thank you. Yo, Watts, thank you so much again. I was just saying, thank everyone who came in and helped to support Mike. I know I wasn't there for about an hour. I was there, but I was... When I got in the room and I was like, right, we got to just try... I was a bit mean. I was a bit mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, we got to starting screen. They're like, yeah. So we'll do that. Comfortable, and I'll go live. No, yeah. I was like, do you want me to introduce? I kind of did it really quickly, and they were like, I was like, do you want me to introduce the stream? They were like, basically yes. And so I went. So you may have noticed if you tuned in or are waiting or watched back their VOD for the Disc Games Norfolk, you will see. The screen's on about 2 seconds and I went straight to live because I was like, come on boys, we've got to do this. And I was like, hey, welcome in everybody. Blah, blah, blah. Get those guns cracking. So I had to get my phone out as I'm recovering in bed. I don't blame you. You were there the whole time as well, like Skyback. I really appreciate it. I felt really bad leaving him but then I was like, literally, I'm not kidding, on the drive home, I was like, oh, you know when you start not really concentrating. I had passed because I didn't sleep well the night before because it was so hot. So I slept kind of a little cabin thing outside. I slept in that. 1 o'clock in the morning, I was putting the blow-up bed up on Friday because I could not sleep. So Friday, 1 o'clock in the morning, I was bumping up an airbed because I was like, I can't fucking sleep in the house, it's too hot. Then I couldn't really sleep, and then the birds woke me up at 5. And then I was like, I then need to get up. Maybe I could push it to 7 to then get ready. I need to leave here to get there for 9. Yeah, I got there about 10 past 9. I was like, shit, I need to be there. So I never really get sleep, and I was just like, my god, driving back, I was like, if I stayed maybe another hour or 2 hours, I probably should not have been driving. It took me longer to get home because I was like, I was aware the tiredness was kicking in. So I was like, I was thinking, do I stay until like, I did clock, technically I wasn't lying for like 12 hours, and technically it was like 11. About that, I think. But I had been there for that long. So I was like, oh my god. He looks so dead, dude, Mike. But you can still buy raffle tickets, so as I was saying, I have got the, because I have not had enough of Armageddon in the last 24 hours. I have got a box set to build. And then I had to get up this morning. I was like, oh, maybe I could get up at like 5, go there, and then come back. Leave about like 7. No, probably leave at 8 to get back here, then go to work event. I was like, the chance of this happening is quite slim. But welcome in, everyone. Did I say you can still buy your raffle tickets? I have just put the link in my chat, so you could win a Crimson Fist army or the Orcs army, which we have painted. So what the lads are doing, it was to see how much you can actually do in 24 hours, and the remainder they will be doing. So they're giving themselves an extra 2 weeks. So this is very, very box fresh. When these all laid out on the table, we were like... But some of them had already been, before we went live, some of them had already been pre-made because they were bigger. You must be a sim. I am a happy sim right now. Happy sim. Welcome in, bro. Actually, for our first affiliate anniversary, if you're not following Plate, you need to go and follow Plate. I said I've just been in. I've just been lurking, and he's just reached 1 year affiliate. How amazing! And he also does Warhammer. You were playing, you have to remind me the name of it. You were driving around as an orc. You said it was like a place or console game, but now it's on keyboard, and it was on Element game. No, can't remember again. My brain is quite fried, I'm not gonna lie. And then today, so I had to go to the work event. I was a bit like, nah, I don't need to go, so I'll stay longer. And I thought, actually, I need to go. I will be hosting the event next time. So I was like, I need to go because I couldn't go last time. I was like, I could potentially go this time, and then it's me. So I was like, I probably should attend this session, this event. Because I oh, has he taken the book? Oh, it must be in there. Well, welcome in, Jamie. Thank you for being a trooper as well. I feel like I might say to Wayne, who owns Disc Games, I'll be like, my chat were in there. My chat were gatekeeping. Our Master DM as well. You guys were keeping like chat going. I might talk to Wayne and do something. I'm not sure yet if I can like reward you. He was saying he wasn't sure how to set up on his stream how to reward people like yourselves coming in. I was like, this is going to... Oh, I realised I got Fallout miniatures. Oh, you're not doing Fallout. I could quickly do a Armageddon thing. I'd say my brain is fried, and so I went to the work event, and then it was really hot. And then I had a barbecue lunch with my dad as it's Father's Day here, and my mum. And there was a lot of food. And then, because me and Mum are now doing a cruise, so then Dad was like, "Oh, you and Mum go and sort out your excursions you want to do." And me and Mum sat there. I felt like, I'm not gonna lie, I sat there because I was looking some stuff up on my phone. I sat there going, I was falling asleep. I was like, Mum hasn't noticed this, so I am flagging. Because technically, I basically did my 24 hours before I did the 24-hour stream. I think if I had slept properly the night before, I would have stayed longer with Mike. But I could just tell Mike could just hit that point of to return. What was it? Text generator. That's it. It seemed like they were new to the idea of streamers. Yes. So none of the lads, none of the people you saw on or off screen had done streaming before. So when I was sat there, I was like, right, I'm gonna throw right into the deep end. So that's why I sat, and then I kept saying to him, you need to re-chat. So I made the mistake of moving up because I could be with the and actually be on camera. Then that guy sat to my right. I was like, you kept on chat. I was like, yeah, I can't see it from here. I was like, but you know, I can understand it's not simple at all. He did really well. I was impressed with Mike's screen. I was like, I'm not even there. He's managed to sort himself out. I was like, go Mike. It is quite a headache. And when I say there was like a million tabs open, so before I left, I made sure Mike had like a separate browser open, and it had the Soundstripe music on Twitch and YouTube. I was like, these ones, because even Wayne, the owner of the place, was like, yeah, he's got Chrome and he's got Bing, because it's the same thing as what I've got, and they are full of tabs, but they did so well, so well. I could tell they were really nervous, so I was just trying to talk and get them sort of then engaged, and I think they really then relaxed into it. Then you can tell when we were concentrating and when it just had all hit us that the heat was unbearable. 12-hour stream was rough. I did one on my birthday. I can't imagine in 24 hours. I can imagine I think he was regretting doing 24 hours. He's never done it before, but he keeps raising like loads of money. So this is the Armageddon. So you can still donate to him as well. So I haven't got that on here, but if you head to my Discord, I've got the raffle. So we have worked. We had people interest for building and people interest for painting. And when I say these models aren't going to be a slapdash, they're even magnetized, because he said he got so. Oh, it's in there. I don't know if I'm meant to show this on stream. Is the core rule book out yet? So this is what you get in there. So you have your book. So he was flagging. He was just a bit like, oh my god. But we quite liked it because he was up there head honchos, because it was his idea. He wanted to do it. So we were all like myself. We were all filling in. Some people couldn't stay late. Some people, you know, you've got like kids, dogs, animals. And then you've got one of these. So the boys were all sitting there, and then I was like, okay, tech is all sorted, let me help build. And then we had runners downstairs who were doing airbrush. We did have a fair few instances. We were airbrushing upstairs, we were airbrushing downstairs to get the prime on, so then they could instantly paint. One thing I found, I was sat there going, oh, we want to get on and paint, but when this isn't our vision, I'm just kind of quickly showing because I know I really want to go on it. And then tomorrow, I'm having to leave the house at 7 o'clock in the morning, so I might do like a proper like little video of these, but this is what the Armageddon box set is. I believe they have. I actually don't know if they've got any of the Armageddon box set left. I don't know if a cool rule book is meant to be in there or not, but shh. It's a bit like some of them pick something else up and they mention on a stream and they're like, shh, it's not out yet, shh. That we had spied, and it was like, shh, don't show that on cam. He did so well, and mine are just so nice. They're actually recognising it on their socials from my posts. She was really good, but I can't rewatch, sadly. Is that because is it not available or something? Hopefully it's on there. Did you do a Doy buys? Well, this is King's, you see. So he put one aside, and then we're like, why don't you sit there? And then Mike was like, we haven't actually had an unboxing yet. We just went straight into it. But because King doesn't want to be on cam, he made an appearance. Might need a captain for him, honestly. And I say, these lads know their stuff. Their paint. This isn't going to be a crazy kind of slapdash. I know what I've painted. It's probably been painted over. But no, so the models that I've done, they were then going to put a wash over the top of that. So they are, these, I mean, they're being magnetized. So if you want to, oh, I took a bit to make sure. So I didn't do the orcs. I didn't really do that much, but I was, to be fair, my main purpose was you could paint and be on stream. That was his tester model. I mean, this was his tester model. And then he was like, don't do the eyes yet. And I was like, I've put the eyes on. So, like, these are not finished. And then these orcs, these are what the two lads, the ones in the other blue shirts were doing. And then there's, so because some of the airbrush hadn't done it, we had to go over it. And that is meant to be a silver. It's a very nice silver. So this was like, I did ask their permission. I didn't actually take any other pictures. And then that's all I took of it. I did not think. I was too busy in the zone to do loads of time there. At least it was something, and you just kind of like, I haven't done much, but our Space Marines, because there's less of them, were quite good. As in, you know, they had paint on them, but the orcs, there was a lot of black orcs left. Speed freaks! Plateversary, I confirmed. You need to go and play it. Follow play. It's been live for a year. I've been an affiliate for a year. Yeah, my first play. It's a great game, just not a lot of people play it because I seem so bad. It did look really fun. Did you get your Armageddon crazy? So this isn't mine, this is King's. And he's going, can you build it on stream for me? And I was like, just because what did I build? I built, because what's actually really simple. Oh, I didn't build these, I built orcs. So these are, you just build what you're told to build, right? You are told you don't have much interchange apart from one head there. And then you get a land speeder. And then you get the war boss. And then I was building some of the orcs. What was that? Gretchen's. So I said I just built the blue ones. And then the other lad with the beard, big ginger Reese with the beard. Oh, I forgot I got makeup on then. You're not going to see if it's smudged on camera. And then he built the green. But honestly, these armies, I'm not being biased, but these armies, if you're into Space Marine and Orcs or Crimson Fist and Goths, these, I can guarantee you will not be disappointed with the models. So grab yourself some raffle tickets. Because honestly, they're still available until it's another 2 weeks. I think what said it's and all proceeds go to, I'm presuming the raffle does. All proceeds go to Mind. So that is where you could win a painted. It is literally, I believe it is. It's just you could win the Space Marine section of the Armageddon box set, or you could win the Orc section of the box set. Yep. Win one of 2 fully painted armies. Carefully built. I mean, funds raised will help support Mine. So everything, even the raffle tickets, will go to support Mine charity. How much has he got on Mind right now? He's currently got £209, but he's also got his raffle tickets. So if you want to fundraise as well, I can put that as a command in my chat. What should I call it? I've already got a donate. Do I have a donate? Discord, donate. I have. Right. That's 490 for Ukraine. If I put Mind in. Charity's charity. Well, I called it mind. I have to put it as mind. So then... That's a big web link, I know. If anybody, because I know people have been asking. I can't post it in YouTube because it's too big. So I can't post it. Well, sorry YouTube, you'll just have to come over to my Discord and then find it that way. Unfortunately, it's too big to go over to YouTube. Presuming that works somehow. But thank you everyone, honestly, thank you so much for coming in. It warmed my heart, honestly, that because you never know who's going to turn up. I never expect you guys to turn up, but honestly, when I could see, because then I took control, I was then modding, and I could see all your names had followed, and then you were all coming into chat. My heart was singing. I was just like, all of you lot have literally come over, and I'm so appreciative. I might just be like, maybe I'll do something, or maybe I'll do something for my street. I don't know. I feel like rewarding you all for somehow. I don't know how. There's so many of you, and all across the seas. I'm so appreciative, and I know they are going, oh, I know this person. Oh, I know this person from my chat. Oh, that was fantastic. And you know what? It was a laughter with Mike in the early hours of the morning, struggling to hold a pain. You could say he's dead. The fact is, he had played Warhammer the night before with Little Reese, or Reese Short, because he's really short. And then he'd done a 24-hour stream building Warhammer. Tomorrow, he's off to Warhammer World for 2 days. It's like, I don't want to look at my Armageddon pot set. He's like, I don't want to look at it. I feel like saying we all need to at least build it for him, but he is such a perfectionist. Like, they were joking saying she'd just keep the mold lines on because we know that will annoy Mike. I'd never met any of these people before in my life, and they were so good fun. But Mike did not have any natural sleep until Sunday. Oh, that's the thing. He just kept going. He kept going. Like, I felt so bad leaving him, but I was also like, I'm so glad, because he was getting picked up. He got dropped off and he was getting picked up by Mrs. Mike, or soon to be Mrs. Mike, fiance. I struggled driving home because I've got to find a sprue. Yeah, my thoughts is that Joe was a great cause of friends. Way more eyes on. It was. I kept looking, and it was amazing. The numbers were so. They kept going. How many are in chat? How many are in chat? And I was like, the numbers. Okay, they kind of. I mean, we did have problems with Twitch. I think it was It seemed every time somebody got up to do something, Twitch would go no. But that didn't make any sense because then YouTube held. YouTube held, and so did OBS. I was like, that's a godsend. When it went live, I sat and think, oh my god. I said to them, if something goes wrong, I'm obviously the one in charge of this. I'm disappearing. Because then they were like, Crazy, can you just? I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I have to find the Insta set. That's going to be, man, I thought we'd leave them for thingy. Yo, Gecko, welcome in. Honestly, I can't sing you guys' praises enough. It did all the time, and I was just like, okay, what's that? I loved having the sound alert for follows. People were like, what's that? Oh. That was because they were not media trained or because of the tech stuff. They had never streamed before, so they were like, what do we do? What do we talk about? Do we point this? So then I thought I'd let them talk, and then I look across, and then I just thought I'll try and ask questions, and then they kind of like relaxed into it. I thought I don't want to take over. I was like, once the nerves settled down, and then they started talking. These look like orcs to me. I don't know how many pieces of screw in this massive box. Deaf Gary. stream was rough most of the day with everyone focused on the minis. We needed someone dedicated to being a producer. Mike did really well on Red Midnight when he was alone, managing everything. He was so good, wasn't he? It was just so, he did so well. Why can't I find? Why can't I find? And then like Wayne from the shop was like, why didn't you have the minis on? Like cameras on us? Because our phones were cooking. Transfer. And we're like, because there weren't enough, we didn't have enough plug sockets. And I forgot to bring my extension, so King had to bring mine up. And we had no more. So it was either like we had the lamps on and no phone charger. And so our phones were dying. But to be honest, I said like, a couple of them said they've got a heat warning on their phone. So they had to turn it off. I was going to take a bloody stream to find the sprue. You're orc. You're orc. Haha, Gary! Right, guys. From my baby rather look at my phone. No worries at all. I don't. Like that looks like something. Thanks for using people talking when everyone goes quiet too, though. It was quite nice. I know they kind of went quiet for most of it. Then when they were really concentrating, but we honestly cannot explain how hot that room was. They did so well, and then it was just sort of, you know, it's like you kind of zone out, don't you? Like when you're concentrating. We thought it's a 24-hour stream. I was like, you have to sit there. You can't ignore chat. You have to chat to chat. And I did prep them. I was like, they're like, what do we talk about? I said, just talk about anything. I said, if it goes quiet, I said, I can rabbit about the most random things. I said, ask what you're doing on the weekend. I said, well, maybe you can ask that, but obviously you guys are here. I was like, you just talk about absolutely anything and everything. But he did so well because that's when the concentration like kicked in. Bless him. I was like, I feel like I need to be there for him. But I was equally like, I should really go to this work event the next time. It's like this live stream recording is unreal. Hopefully Disc Games will have it. Because I said to them, I've clicked off on mine now. I shouldn't have done that. It should download, or they will have that on their Twitch, as well. Oh, I see. I'm hoping they've got it. Hopefully it's saved on their like Twitch account. Oh, them orcs, they're amazing. And then the poor woman come in, she had a list what the boys had left her to then take over and do, and she's like, this is not the right green. They wrote the list out for her, but then they changed their mind, and we were going, But then luckily we had the green downstairs. They are Crimson Fists. They did them as Crimson Fists. So what nice purple gloves, and the others were goths. But to be their first time, none of them had any idea about streaming, and I was like, I need to do the basics here to set them up. Hopefully Disc Games will do some more, but it was the first time, and it was the first time I'd ever done obviously like a massive stream as well. But it was really good fun. It was a good laugh. I bet he hasn't surfaced yet, I don't think. Orcs! Team Orcs or Team Space Marine? I managed to watch from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. roughly, although not always active in the chat. I was watching while working then. Thought like last time. Oh, thank you! Honestly, I really, really appreciate it. It was the first, and I can learn from it the next edition or charity stream. That's the thing. When you're on like a mass building stream, we were like, you probably can't have fans running. You probably can't have your the airbrush, your compressors on in the background because that will get picked up. And we're like, we cannot sit in this room without fans and having the air compressors as well. But we're like, you know what? And then we had the paid actor, which was the bloody gardener outside, and we're like, we need to shut the windows, but we're like, bearing in mind them windows had been open all morning, and it was, as you went up the stairs, you could feel, when I say every part of you was sweating, Oh. Oh, honestly, I appreciate it. There's like things, you know, like we didn't know this, that, or the other. I was like, right, we'll just put the mic in the middle because it's like if you have headsets, that's just gonna get confusing. So the idea was we were all gonna sit there and have our phones on, but I think we didn't anticipate there's that many people who'd be like, yeah, put mine on. And so like the phones were just overheating, so we had to sort of we couldn't have them on all the time, sadly. Oh, I can't remember what it is. Creator, craft. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I think it's that one. It closed on the 4th. On the 4th, or at least that's what the website says. Make sure your name is Jake Potts. What was their name and pin name? Yeah, what's the pin too? Yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Nikki. I always forget it's Nikki. You get an 11th. I have my hands on 11th edition. This is not mine, but I think I am part owner technically. This is just signed. 2x4 prints of your cosplays. I could do that as a reward, right? I could do that reward for Mike. Mike did so well. 2 days of one would make me bankrupt. He's just like, I don't think I'm gonna enjoy building my box set for a while. I feel like we all need just to go in and just build it for him, but I think, you know, he's just gonna be like, I want to do this myself. Which is fair, isn't it? Because it's like his box set. It was really good fun. It was all like, as soon as we went live, I was like, please work. Please work. Bearing in mind, I was only with the owner of the shop for 2 hours on Thursday to set up, and I was like, I cannot do any other time than this. And I still made it back in half an hour before I had to work. That was kind of fine. Armageddon. This is not a police pilot wrong. But yes, I'm glad you all sort of like held in there, so it was all new because a whole mass. If it was cooler, we would have had like it would have been easier to hear, but we're like, we're gonna take staying cool. And you know, we all just sat there. I think it was like the end. It was coming up to like 8 o'clock, and we're like, we haven't actually eaten. Like Mike hadn't eaten. They ordered. That's when they ordered Domino's, and I was like, well, I know I'm going. The thing is, these are all. Oh, you're there. What am I building? I'm trying to find the sprue to be the Incester squad, because I am presuming they know I'm building it for you. Presuming you would quite like to build the captain. Presuming you'd quite like to build the librarian, which is just discussing with the owner of the box set. I'm presuming you want to build the chaplain with jump pack. So and maybe the ancient. So I thought I'd do the Incester squad. So now I'm trying to find the sprue to the Incester squad. Which is probably these. I'll catch up with chat while you look. It's clear what is Space Marine. These are gonna be these. That's Orc, because you can tell what's Orc and Space Marine. Not that one. These are gonna be. We're just finding which sprue, because the numbers. You can't look at the numbers. I'll catch up with chat. The one's about there. Oh, is that what? Yeah, poor Mike. He's gonna be so dead. The next one is silly. The book. Treacherous like multiple has like multiple VODs. They probably do have to break it down. I suppose I've never seen or done anything as big as that, so we're hoping it saved it. But then they can, they'll probably look at it and they will download. I know when the shop owner is back, because that's his account, he's going to download, hopefully, I was like, hopefully YouTube should put it up there, but if they haven't put it up there, he probably needs to reset it. But I'll message and be like, you might need to download your VOD. So he has done that a couple of times because I haven't gone live that often. If the broadcast noise suppression moved, compressor and fan noises. Was that on the? Was that yesterday? Because somebody said something like the edit. I was like, what's that? Oh yeah, so the mic they're using. I'm doing my stream. Oh, thank you. I feel like it would have been better if I didn't have this work thing. I probably would have stayed. But because I have this work thing, because I feel like if you've got 24 hours and there's 2 of you, you can kind of be like, right, you go have a break, I'll continue, and you at least have got someone to actually live chat to. Thank you. Oh, I can't believe you all come in for Mike. Are you struggling? Do you need a light on? My assistant is trying to find the correct sprue for me. It is his box set. 24-hour helmet stream. Imagine if I had a helmet stream, I would have died yesterday. I could do it in goggles. 24-hour. That's what I'm thinking. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to have to keep an eye on the weather for August. Probably do it maybe like 12. 12 is probably limit. 24. I mean, if I had slept properly the night before, I barely got like a couple of hours. Thank you. To be fair, nor did Mike. Right, I've got the right sprue now. That might be. I think I was just that last day on Earth. 24-hour rat pace mukbang. Yeah, it says good on what actually happens when you load the stream, because it should automatically do it when you finish. So like my YouTube automatically uploads straight away onto the system, straight away. But maybe they don't have that setting, and then Twitch does the same, but Twitch then disappears, whereas YouTube stays. Now the noise suppression is option for people streaming from cumulative infinity views. I use it on my stream all the time, so you can't hear my compressor running. Oh, okay. To be fair, Mike set up like he bought the mic and not Mike. Wayne set up. They bought the. I thought it was a good mic though. Because that's the thing. We were just like. I've never used anything like that at all, and that's why we're like, he was like, you need to keep the airbrushing also out of that room because the floor had just been done on Friday. And then he was there when poor Mike he kicks up and he went, shit, 1 second, stream, I had to quickly do him a be right back screen. I come back on, he was like, I'll just put some airbrush stuff. We also have less than paint on the wall for Wayne to discover. But that wasn't. He said not on the floor, so. I think there's a very glitchy. Because some of you said you had problems with Twitch, didn't you? You all had problems with Twitch. It just kept. We had problems because it kept disconnecting, but some of you said Twitch was doing it for you as well. So maybe it was a Twitch day. And then they loved it because I had OBS on one screen, and then on the other screens we had 2 massive monitors. I had YouTube, and they're like, why is that? I said, you don't worry about YouTube. I said, YouTube has got like a 10-hour delay on it. For some reason, it just has a delay. Like, so I have a delay, you need to keep refreshing it. Right, here we go. Great with these, you don't need any glue. Oh, I'm looking for number 1. Right, here we go. I think it was that. He was just like, we're like, well, yeah, it was a whole new floor. Literally had been put in on the Friday, the day before. Strict instructions: do not get paint on the floor. Mike knew that. Mike knew that. Then she said yesterday, Twitch was. Oh, okay. Oh, so maybe all of us, I think everyone then from, must have been the UK, like, they all said that there was problems. Just be like, it was just being, what is this? Okay, so that's good to know. It wasn't like global kind of thing, at least. To be fair, probably because we were all then having to be on the Wi-Fi. Like, it kept dropping out, but then the YouTube and OBS, just OBS and Twitch were like going, nah. But the OBS timer kept going. I was like, that is the most important thing. It was just starting stream layers and had to restart. Just went to YouTube in the end. So bizarre. I think if I sat there and I thought, oh, I wish I bought my extension cord, because I would have sat up and just like built some, but we were then quite limited, and then it was like very confusing. Like some people, no, I don't want my face on stream. Some people are like, you're like, so it gets very confusing. But we're all like, it doesn't matter, people can work behind. So there was people working behind the scenes downstairs, people working behind the scenes there and then. There was quite a few of us at one point, which didn't help the temperature in the room. So Twitch just kept making these streams. The last one, so bizarre. Oh, that's probably why there's a lot of VODs on YouTube, Twitch. I mean, from it. They've probably got like, because it would have reset every single time, because it would come up, this game's just now low. Like I would have, if I lived closer, I would have said to Mike that I had a really bad night the night before. I was, you know when you just wake up tired and you're like, oh my god. If I lived closer, I would have gone back. I would have been like, I need to go and have a break, and then I would have gone back in and been with him, and then I would have gone off to my work thing. But because I was like, it was just terrible. It was just, I just could not sleep. I mean, he couldn't because he was so nervous. But I think that next time they're all kind of confident. They're a bit like, we did have the talk of make sure, like, watch what you say on the stream. I was like, yeah, I don't know if it's set to, and I think he reached then affiliate because he was an affiliate, and then we got some subs, and I was like, well, hey. But the shop owner was away, presuming he's coming back today. But yeah, it was when we all sat there when we haven't actually eaten. So King brought me in some chicken pasta. He was like, you need to eat. We were literally just like, you know when you're in that, what was it, that mode? Oh, it would have been nice to have someone put their stuff from, over not to. It would be nice to have some people putting stuff from the other people, not to show off progress. So yeah, so some of them there was off stream, so we had people priming, so they were taking it down, some of the stuff downstairs to prime with their airbrushes. Then we kind of had some lads just airbrushing out the window. And we had Mike doing his little bit, then his phone died of battery. Then we're like, we did have a power bank and that died fairly quick because it was literally draining. And then so there was the only other person, so there was a guy opposite me. He was just painting, he didn't have a camera thing set up. He was kind of like, he was doing a main character and then working on the Space Marine, so we were all doing like the three, and then there was another lady who was then just working on the orcs, similar to the guy who had the camera with the orcs. But we didn't realise there was more phone archers supplied downstairs. So one of them broke the third way through the stream, so the plug socket just went nah. So we were one down. I had my setup, but then it was like, we don't have enough plug sockets. I can't do anything. I that's why like I didn't go on stream showing off, because I was like, I tried, then my phone died. And it like really overheated as well, so it was a case of kind of anticipated. I think they just saw one plug socket per light, not one socket per light, plus that's two because it needed one for phone But it was really good fun. Just saying, it's just sort of like they've never done anything before. I've never done anything on that scale before. I forgot to bring. I bought all of this, and then I forgot to bring my own extension lead, thinking that they should have plenty. Was full. There, right in front of my face. So there wasn't like too much. And then we were like, oh, we could then have like, I said, oh, you can borrow one of my like cams, that's fine if you want to set them up. And he was like, just sort of like more but I think he's quite a perfectionist, so he was like, I can't wait to get them all done. They look really good. I don't know if he's going to release a photo once they're all done, or what he got done or not, but I totally know what you mean, having like a little spot. So at least there wasn't like too much going off stream. It's just like some people were just like most of us were on streamers, so there was only 2 people. I think 2 people, then there was somebody else chatting in the background. There's maybe 3 people. Apart from King just came in just because he wasn't doing any of it. You do it again for the table set vibe. Have one camera to see everyone working along with another camera point to a spot in the middle of the table. Put minis to be shown off. So they did try to be like, you know, this is what they'd worked on and that. I think because it was just so like batch painting. It's hard to plan something like that, but perfectly even if you have done it before. Yeah, so that's the thing, like none of us have ever done it. I mean, none of them had ever streamed before. I'd never done anything like this before. And it was a case of pick up a model, put it down, pick it up, put it down. Just, yeah, and how the phones just kept dying. And we were more concerned of really overheating in there. That's the only other thing. But I was like, at least it went really well, considering everything could have gone wrong. Let's say it's the first time, and when you're dealing with, there's quite a few. I was thinking, oh my god, this room is not big enough. There's 2 other people downstairs. So then we couldn't have cameras on downstairs because obviously then they wouldn't connect, and even if they used the app that we were using, they couldn't because they would be in the shop downstairs, and there was like somebody down there selling Pokemon cards, and you know, they couldn't be on cam. But it was really good fun, and I appreciate you all coming in. I don't know whenever the next one would be, but I know I mean to see everything. So they're sort of like slightly like batch, but I totally get what you mean. I totally get what you mean. It's some of the things that, you know, you don't think of and you're just like complete mode, because then like they said, like Mike said, he's now away Monday, Tuesday, and then he's got to work, so the 2 weeks extra to then finish finalizing everything. I think some of the lads, they're going to have a meet up to sit and do it, so I don't know if they're going to want me. I'm kind of thinking, oh please, I haven't got the time to go back and then help sort of finish, but they are going to be beautifully done. So I really appreciate all coming in and say all feedbacks, because I've never done anything like that before. They certainly have never done anything like that before. So it's all like a learning curve, and it'll be nice to see if they release like a picture of what they've done, if you know what I mean. We should print and make some cosplay for a giveaway. Usually spend an entire night painting something, and then just like paint it and be like, yeah, come in and be like, you could get something. Honestly, I appreciate it so much. I did. I was when I saw you all in there, because I was like, this isn't my I can't sit here and be mod all night. Like, people need. I was like, you need to sit and watch stream. You need to sit and take over stream. You can't if you're sitting near the screen. You need to take. I was like, keep an eye on chat, please. I mean, I could quite happily sit there and mod because that's what you needed. But then it was just like when then there's less of you and you got more to do. It's like someone needs to sit here, especially while off screen. So she did then take over and was like, can read. I was like, thank you. You can sit and do that job. There's a shop full of people for pre-release also. Oh, I don't know. All I know is I don't think there was anyone from Magic downstairs. There was a guy who comes in and then they have like loads of Pokemon, so some of the lads kept going down and buying all. I think Mike bought a Pokemon card, like sealed thing. But maybe they do Magic there. I think the backdrop is from, I think they said from, they have Dungeons and Dragons. So in that room they usually have the Pokemon, Dungeons and Dragons, or D&D, MTG as well. So it is quite a busy little place. I think they need like 3 minutes for the entire stream, like chapter 7. So to be like Mike. Because it was quite good, we needed as manpower as possible as well, just to try and chow through. So I was a bit like, I can't be the only one to sit here and mod right now because I have to also sit here and then attempt to help to paint. So I was a bit like, I did purposely move the chat screen across the other guy who sat opposite me. Well, I moved up one and was like, you're now in charge. Or like the lady when she then came and joined and then she sat, well, I originally sat off camera and I was like, you need. But then, you see, this was, this is what Mike wanted to do, and he was just like, he wanted to do the 24-hour stream. And like say, the people that we all couldn't then like commit to the 24 hours. Oh, you're not gonna actually snap in there properly, are you? So it wasn't like Disc Games were doing a 24-hour stream, it was Mike's. I think then he was just like, you could tell when people are starting to zone. I eventually did look a little tired too, but then you had to tell me about your I was so done. Literally, I probably shouldn't have been driving. Wow, I as I was driving home, I was thinking if I had stayed till like midnight, there's no way I would have literally been like, I cannot drive home. It was that kind of, I would be dangerous if I stayed any later to try then drive home. Oh, he looked exhausted. And because it was so warm. There we go. Done. Presumably not one of them. Oh, I've got to find the right base.
Here we go. So, cheese,
Cheese.
cheese, 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 butter. Spread it on the bread. Bollocks. Cheese, cheese.
Do you have one
Cheese.
hole or two holes? You have one. You have one as well. You seem far too small. But it's got to be. That was good fun, poor Mike. don't think he's woken up yet. No. He'll be quite dead. So because we were all there partaking, whether we were building, painting. Sometimes I was a runner to take stuff downstairs and some of the other guys were runners. So even though this is push fit, I would recommend gluing. Because there was one model as well, I can't remember which one it was, that the airbrush people had to come back up and be like, that might need some TLC. I'm like, okay, okay. That's the Sergeant Dawn. See, no gluing though. Quite tempted to snap the sprue. 13. Then I forgot my snippers. I bought the bloody scraper. I was like, oh, for God's sake. Somebody was like, I have a spare. I have 3 to spare. I was like, this is a weird song, but I'm also very intrigued how this is going to play out. They were like, this music is weird. I said, look, this is stream friendly music. Tiniest I could do, I reckon, but my body would begin to hurt badly, no doubt. Nothing in the description cards, I didn't really know. I mean, them chairs, they were slightly comfortable, but like, we were all sat there like, oh my god, these are like them soft kind of like dining chairs. They're not obviously designed, they're not designed to be sat in for like 24 hours. It was because you can sort of like plow through, like if you know, if you're tired. But then when you're then doing all the fine line details, just you can't. And then we were all like trying to not just sit there and not do anything. So I was like, can I do anything to help? Now I sort of got the stream all set up running. But yeah, it's I think if we had more manpower towards the end, I'd been quite happily just sat there and sort of like modded. I think the pressure is more on because it's like, oh, people are going to win these models. Whereas your own, you know, you can just slap down. You know what I mean? Yo, Mike, we're just talking about you. How are you? Hi, Crazy, I'm live just about. We have the magical Mike in chat. We're just saying how much of an absolute trooper you are. The man, the myth, the legend. Have you just woken up? Have you just woken up? Look what I'm doing, Mike. Because I didn't get enough of these yesterday. I was saying it feels like we should build your Armageddon box set for you. I feel like I think we should do another stream, but Disc Games builds for Mike. Don't ever stream Mad Lad. It is him. It is him. I was saying these models. I have got you. Look. I can show off here, Mike. I can show off here. Look at this. No, they don't work on my YouTube either. Weirdly, the Mind one is, I don't know what we used for yours yesterday, but it's too big to go on my YouTube. So I'm not entirely sure what I've done. Or I can put it across into my YouTube from here. You are absolute trooper. We're all saying like, you know, how you might recognise a few faces or a few names, Mike. How you kept going and how you were so dead. We get playing. Hello, have you getting playlist? No one deserves rest. I had a 6-hour nap and I've been trying to stay awake until tonight and reset. I was saying that not only did you played Warhammer like on Friday night, you then did a 24-hour stream, and now you're going to be heading off to I can't get back to my yoga, my YouTube studio. And then you're heading off to Warhammer World because you can't get enough Warhammer the last few days. It's time to go back to bed for the night. Literally. Oh, Mike, you are absolute legend. You had that problem as well. I had to shorten the link. Clever. See, I'm showing off. We're singing your absolute praises. How much did you get done? I missed it. I was literally slowly like walking to the event like, I want to be here for the last 2 minutes, but I really need to go to this event because I'm hosting it next time. So I'm like, I really want to go and have a nosy and work out what I need to do. Honestly. I mean, I went out then had a barbecue. I did the event thing and then had a barbecue with my mum and dad as it's Father's Day. And then as me and mum sat there like looking at like cruise excursions, I was falling asleep. No word of a lie, on my phone. I was like, it's so bad. And I'm thinking, crazy. Come on. But I'm saying it's because I barely got any sleep the night before. And then I'm like, I don't know how Mike managed, because Mike also didn't get very good sleep the night before. But I hope you're over like Streamlabs now for 24 hours. You did amazing like by yourself. I was saying, chat, I felt so bad because I didn't want to leave, but I think if I stayed any later, I would have had to come back and like napped. I'm not lying, I probably shouldn't have really been driving. I was so exhausted. You know when you're like, mine just wanders? If I stayed till like midnight, there's no way I could have driven home. I'm just saying. I was like, Mike had the clever idea. Mike was getting a lift. I wake up from the share button and post it on YouTube. I was wondering that it's probably like a share thing. I just copied straight from what's in my Discord. Now this Space Marine link is not working as nicely as I had hoped. So I don't quite understand why it's not going in here. Thank you! That's much better. I generally lost my motor skills around 7:30. Just trying to do simple things like dry brushing. Oh my god. I was like, oh, I could come back. And then I thought, realistically, is that gonna... Oh my god, you absolute bastard in him. I was like, I so could, but I was so done. I fell asleep watching you. And then King woke me up and I was like... Oh, Sammy don't like push fit. I had a problem with one of the orcs. I don't think anyone clocked it. I sat there and I was just like, I can't undo this. And then Jabba came back and helped me in the morning. I looked after the lesson. Oh, when I tuned in, I was like, yes. I felt so bad. I was like, I just literally want to go back, but. Like literally, I would not have been able to, I would not have been safe on the road. If I lived closer, I think I'd have been like, I'll just stay. Should have just pulled up a sleeping bag. Oh, I don't know what's happened to the Space Marine lane. I mean, just slave over. It was so lovely to like meet you all and how you all got on. I was saying like it was our third time. We've got a few bits of feedback as well, but it was like our first. All of you like first stream, and that was my first like multi-stream. You know, a lot of us. Let me take that off. But if you fancy doing another one, I think what we need to then say to Wayne is sleep over at Disc Games. doing shifts. Literally, just pull up sleeping bags. You know, whether on the floor, tucked into one of the. You know, you could literally just hunker down in one of his boxes of second-hand minis for sale. Well, I was so tempted just to go nap in the car. Last night was the best time to have a friend in Australia. She turned up. Oh, she just keep me awake. That is so sweet. So I was like, at least, you know, people from around the world will be tuning in. I'm already stuck on this mother. Why aren't you going in? I don't understand. Was there a time, Mike, that you felt like chucking a model? Because I feel that right now. It was so fun. I think if I didn't have my little event thing today, I would have. I was like, I've got the whole weekend off, and I was like, actually, there's an event on that. I was like, yeah, I can't attend because I'm doing a 20-part, like I'm helping at 24-hour stream. And I was like, actually, I need to go. And I'm quite glad I did because then I know what I need to do. Oh, I don't understand this fucking thing. Mike, I was really impressed as well, like how you then managed to take over OBS and stream. I was like, he's done you so little screen. I was so impressed. I don't fucking understand this. You know, it's kind of like. I was thinking, oh, what else can we do for like maybe a 24-hour? How much can crazy get done on a Creek stream? Yeah, I think I liked it when streaming. It was really fun. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I know you guys. I was saying I purposely was quite mean when I started the stream. I was like, "Hey, we're gonna be stream starting soon." In about 2 seconds later, I switched it to going live, and I could see your faces like. I know I was mean. I chucked you on the deep end, and I was a bit like, "Oh my god, what do I say?" Oh, I see what they mean about some of them needed potentially filling. I was trying to do a quarter pattern on the captain at 6 AM and it was not going. Oh no. Oh, I see your pace goes. I'm telling everybody these aren't just going to be slapdashed. I mean, like these. I need to finish these. These aren't mine.
Thanks for the raid.
Oh, Arizona dude, thank you so much for the raid. So they are gonna be incredible models.
Thanks for the raid.
Oh, and Boostmouth as well. We're coming in with a double raid. Gary. Right, wait. Excuse the music. Can you? I'm using Soundstripe, Mike. Can you? Why did that? Oh, my music just stopped. Thank you so much for the follow. It was a silence. I'm coming in here with a follow. I love that. I love that. Welcome in, everyone. How are you doing? You all have to send love to Arizona dude. Especially more so this week. So I don't want to upset you, Arizona dude. Mr. Grayson sadly passed the Rainbow Bridge, which is a kitty that appeared on stream, and I feel so sorry for you, Arizona dude. So if you're not following Arizona dude, please do. He is such a fantastic and fun and kind loving human on this planet, which, you know, he is amazing. You need to go follow him. Absolute multi-streamer as well. Please go and follow Arizona dude. I feel so sorry for you for heavy heart. And a Bizmouse as well. Welcome. I don't mean to hopefully not upset you there. And Holly Hell, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, everyone. We are slowly. I'm just talking about. We have Magical Mike in stream. So yesterday I helped him on his 24-hour. I don't quite know when you say yesterday because it was also this morning. He did a 24-hour. I just rubbed my back and I think I might have slightly sunburned. I'm not sure. Took part in a 24 hours painting stream, charity stream yesterday where he's building. We built, and then we were. I'm showing you on camera. You can't see. The new Armageddon box set, which you can win. So if you follow this link. You can buy your raffle tickets now, available until the 4th, so you could win. Where's that? I have screw everywhere right now. Is it upside down? Probably. The Armageddon box set. So you could win either the Space Marines, which are Crimson Fist, or the Orcs, which are Goths, which yours truly had to paint and build on the stream. They will be ready in about 2 weeks' time, and we have the magical Mike in stream. He has now surfaced. He did 24 hours. He did quite a few hours, like on his own. I was thinking I wanted to stay, but I would have slept at this game. I should have just took a sleeping bag. Also, if you want to donate, you can as well to his cause. So all proceeds, even from the raffle prizes, are going to Mind charity. So it's all for Mind. The raffle tickets are going to Mind, I believe, because I read that on your thing. Please correct me, Mike, if you're still there. And all the donations that you kindly give are going straight to Mind. You think, oh, 24-hour stream. We were baking. What time did we go up to the room? Was it 9:15? 9:20 maybe? I don't know. It was boiling. And there was quite a few of us in the room, building, painting, lights. I mean, even Mike, you said you were sweating. What time was it? 10, 11 at night? So please go and donate and everything. Please, raffle as well. Right, welcome in, Raiders. This is me. I'm Crazy MCR Angel. I do lots of Fallout cosplays and also miniatures, like Warhammer, because I didn't get enough. I'm now building this for King. So this is my box set. I mean, he could have sat down and started to build this on stream last night, you know, but you did really well. Around when you were left alone. He did so well. He did so well. Nearly went into the wall. I bet quite a few models almost went into the wall. Crazy 1 hour underslept like 20 minutes. Severely underslept. You did so good. And especially because Mike did not sleep well the night before, because over here it was, to put in perspective, in my house on Friday night when I finished stream, I was telling chat that at 1 o'clock in the morning, because I've got like a little shed cabin thing in the garden, 1 o'clock in the morning, right? I could not sleep because it was so fucking hot. I was out there blowing up my airbed, which is a foot, like you have to, it's a built-in foot pump. 1 o'clock in the bloody morning. So then by the time you know you've done all that and you get to sleep, I kept waking up because I just kept waking up, and then the birds woke me up at 5, and then I had to get up and do something, like go to somebody's charity stream. So that's why I was fairly like, I've hit the wall now. Oh, it's all dealt with now. Oh, good. Oh, sorry, I was zoned. Oh, I'm off to sleep now. Have a fun stream. Mike, you go back to bed. You deserve. You got to be. Didn't I see you got to be up for 7 AM tomorrow? In fact, I have got to leave the house at 7 AM tomorrow. Not quite as exciting as going to Warhammer World. So not only did Mike play Warhammer on Friday night, he then did a charity building and painting stream Saturday and into this morning. Slept, and now he's got to get up to go to Warhammer World for 2 days. We're like, bet you're not touching your Armageddon box set for a while. Reset respect. The venue for their charity event this year is doing something that... Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, I can only do every 2 minutes. Ah! Oh. Weird. I've not given a Gary to both of them. That's so weird why it's got a timer on that. Painstakingly painted to the point they don't finish over the 12. That's the thing. I know people kept asking, are we finishing them? Oh no. I think if we had to then build and paint the whole box set on stream on 24 hours, we all would have had to have been there. That is the thing. We would have had a bigger team, but I'd quite happily help out again. It's going to be like, why aren't you building these models? Because I'm enjoying chatting to you guys. You're not 12. I'm trying to find 12. 12. I have to go now. I have to eat and do chores. No worries at all. If you guys need to rush off, I totally understand, especially after finishing a stream. Thank you so much, you both, for coming in. I hope you had a fun. I haven't even asked you. I got straight onto Magical Mike because Magical Mike, we're calling Magical Mike. He has come in from a 24-hour stream, barely sleeping the night before, because we have all been sweating. We are on a heat warning. Right, this country, we are on a heat, or where we are, a heat warning. From like, what was it, Friday until like next weekend? Which is mad. Which is mad. 10. Thank you so much for coming in for the fantastic raid. Yeah, we're in a new season of Forever now. It's something. It's a bit like, oh my god. We're so not used to this at all. It's just like, what? Sweet. And then last night I slept out there again, and I'm probably going to be sleeping out there again today. So last night, when I got into bed on Friday, eventually, I realised, number one, I should have brought my eye mask. Well, it actually wasn't that bright, to be fair. What I should have done was taken my bloody earplugs in. But then you're in a lie there and you're like, I really can't be bothered. So I gave up on the birds because they really pissed me off. And I was like, I need to bloody sleep. So I came indoors. I came back upstairs and I was like, I can't sleep up here, even at 5 in the morning. It's too hot. So I grabbed my eye mask and just slept on the sofa. So I didn't have the best sleep. But to put it in perspective, like, I got my little thermometer out, so my living room was reading 28 something. I think it was more like 28.7 or something like that. Upstairs was in the bedroom, it was reading 30. This is the windows have been open all day. Just like to point that out. Well, then I then slept was 24 and it felt really nice. Oh, for me it's the neck sweat that keeps me up. Love it. What's up, man? He complains there's a spending on delirium from lack of sleep. Spending. This is true. He has got his eye on a few things. Yes, that's what he could use the excuse of. Be like, sorry, lack of sleep today. I don't know if he's driving tomorrow. Did not quite ask that one. I think that's fair, yeah. Delirium. Why aren't you going on here, probably? Excuse me. Look up on the birds too crazy on. It's just, you know when you're just like, the one night I need to sleep, and everything is like you're not going to sleep crazy. It's like, so we're saying birds to describe women. And the birds. I get you. I actually just thought you were on about the Tweety birds, and I was like, no, you're on about something else. I'll never understand why it's birds. What do you guys right now? Oh, you see, because you're so used to that. To us, we're just like, literally on exclamation mark warning weather. Need to invest in air conditioning. I would, but I didn't Jammy say something that's like, you've got something that's like 10,000 just to put a unit in. But the thing is, because we're only, this fucking thing's really pissing me off. It was meant to only be like, you know, like, oh, it'd be lucky if we get a couple of days a year. Now it's like excessive. So we have like fans, like yesterday we just sat in front of a fan, you like, we're just getting a draft, if you call it that. So that's the thing, because it's not, you know, we're going to stay like that because you're pissing me off. Our houses aren't built for it, we are built to keep in the warm, but because of global warming, so we can only use like fans, or like you can get stuff that you can put, like there's a drawer that comes out and you can put water or ice packs in. Probably the wrong time now to try and buy one, because can you imagine? Winter! That's the thing, it's just because we're all like insulated with bricks, everything. It's just, as you walk up this, like yesterday, We were like, yeah, trotting in. As you walk up the stairs, you're like, oh my god. I have to be up here and it's like 9 in the morning and it's already this hot. I went downstairs. I did have to. Luckily, we could have a break whenever we wanted, so to speak. So the guy who was running the shop was just like, yeah, just stay down here for a break. I was like, because it's how just well the kind of place it is. Not like a warehouse. They have the shop front, so it's like an industrial estate kind of thing. Luckily they're on the end. I don't know if that's good or not, to be fair. And then so you go in the door, then you go up the stairs. I've never been upstairs before. So it is like the size of the room is basically that. And then downstairs you have the shop, and then you can walk in between the shop and the gaming area. So it's kind of like really high, and they've got one of them big like roller doors, so it's kind of is like an industrial. I don't know the best way to describe it. Airy. That what at least the place downstairs to be airy because it's so like tall. 16. Jetpack. The one I have comes out where it's like twice a year. Because then it's just like it is a bit cooler, but it's still quite warm. But when I walked into when was it on? Must have been Friday. I went and got some fuel, and I wasn't expecting it. Like I want some fuel. Yeah, okay, it's crazy. Yeah, sweating from my house to the petrol station is not that far. Sweating. I opened the door and I was literally like, I was not back. The guy at the till was just like, what did he say? He was like, nice, innit? I was not literally like walking into a fridge. It hit you. Like, I think as I said, it was like, you know when you get like off the plane in Spain and the heat hits you? This was like the cold hit you. It was like, what? He was like, yeah, it's actually quite nice, you know. I was like, you're in the best place. It's mad. The higher note today is 41, and that's quite a evil roar, isn't it? I don't actually know what today is. What day is it? It's Sunday, isn't it? Oh, what's fucking tracking day it is. I think Michael probably lost what kind of year it is. At least he's getting rewarded and going to Warhammer World, but he's also like, I'm also going to Warhammer World. I spent 2 days doing this event thing, and we're like, in normal circumstances, that would be quite exciting, but in these circumstances, we're like, oh, I bet, that's the wrong time. But yes, I think my parents have got a really, like they said, they just bought like a really nice fan. It's kind of like a desk kind of fan. It's kind of like yay big, and they said it's really good, and it is quiet, but obviously you can hear it. But like the quiet, they go above the TV, and they've kind of got it quite away because the cable is really short. So I might get one of these little things, or like we have like little plug-in air conditioning units you can get, so like with water and ice. I've got a big tall tower fan, but then I need to work on this. I can't sleep if there's noise. It's like birds waking me up. So if I'm like in the house, I can't sleep with the window open, or I have to sacrifice knowing I'm be woken up about 5 when the birds start singing. So I'm kind of like, what sacrifice am I willing to make? It is one of them. But you can get like little air conditioning unit, like plug-in ones, not official, not like a heat pump or something. But at least you can put it in the loft for like 364 days of the year. I was just like a saving grace that I have somewhere I can go. It's like slightly cooler. Not during the day though, because my god, that can get to like 30 in there. But I think investing in a little air conditioning unit These just don't seem the right bases. But they have to be, because there's only so many. So I can't sleep in silence. I have a sound app for it. So I'm so opposite on that. It's weird. Like if I'm like say sleep on the sofa, I was just lay there and I was like, I can hear the fridge. But I can't be bothered to get up to shut the kitchen door. My living room's next to the kitchen. Same here. I actually used to like the TV on to get to sleep, and I'll turn it off after laying awake listening to it. See, to me, I'm like, that's well selfish. Not you turning it off, having to, I've got to have the TV on. I'll be like, so I don't do well. So if I sleep somewhere different, I don't do well. So me sleeping then outside, it's like, I'm not going to sleep well, am I? You can now get like earbuds that you can sleep in, or you can get like a headband, or you can. I used to have a pillow at my parents' house when I used to live there, which was a iPillow, so you could plug in your iPod. So I don't do well in noise, which I don't understand whether or how. Because like my parents said, like when we were babies, and then people go, shh, no, don't say anything because the baby's asleep. They're like, run the bloody Hoover around, you know, she'll get used to it, because, you know, you need to get babies used to it. I confused myself there. Doesn't say much, does it? Well, I think at this rate, it's just like everyone is going, we're getting suspiciously hotter each year. This would be the time now to buy all our air conditioning units, but then I imagine if you went on Amazon to buy like, you know, a plug-in one, they're probably like ridiculous. Supply or demand. That's probably what it is now. Oh, well, she wasn't that bad, but yeah, not a group. No. Like, say, if King comes to bed and he's watching something on his phone, and I'm like, I have to generally go up earlier than him. So I'm like, are you going to bed? Or I'll be like, some of us are trying to sleep. I'm like, headset in. Earplugs in. So I need something. I'm terrible. Traffic? No. That's weird. So, if I'm going to the festival, somebody said you can get like one of them headbands, can't you? Because I have got earplugs, but I can't have normal earplugs because I have small ears. So, I don't know what like. Makes sense. But you know when you used to have the wired headphones and they had that little flat thing, and then the headphones then went to like the bit that sticks in your ear? They don't fit in my ears because I have small ear canals, so they don't fit. So I need some form of very good earplugs so I can sleep at a festival. Because otherwise, Crazy does not sleep from Thursday until I get home in the very early hours of Monday morning. Because I leave like Sunday. Well, Sunday about 1. I think last year I left about 1. Was it 1 in the morning? Because it's like the rest of the campsite is just it's leaving that Monday morning. And I'm like, oh, sleep. So between Thursday and Sunday, I can't sleep in a tent. I'm like, 1 year, maybe I need to get a camper van instead. But then I'm like, but you're still gonna hear it. So I need any suggestions for good, but like, earpods probably don't fit in my ear. And also because then, like King has said, I could use like these headset where you can then listen to like relaxing music. I'm in the middle of a field, so charging is going to be an issue. I have got a solar powered power bank which works only in direct sunlight. Or I've got my fabulous TV power bank which never seems to die. Literally, I could not charge it for a year and it's still on it. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, for me it was a little parting gift from you as I mean, if there's a zero sound, my brain thinks the generator is out and we're gonna get hit. So it's a slightly like, yeah, for me, I have no idea why. I can see why in that sense. Oh no, yeah. No, don't thank you, says. Yeah, don't stay it's saying it oh, yes, wait, so yeah, it's a thing that we don't say, we're just like, how are you gonna camp it for them? Britannia. Is it camping? I must admit, I have not been on the Discord for quite a few days. Is it camping? I will probably find an Airbnb nearby. If that is what's happening with it, I will probably be staying out of somewhere. Yeah, I was like, is there going to be camping? I have not been on the Discord for a fair while. I say a fair while, a couple of days. I don't really panic, my brain just says, hey, go look for that. And you're just like, I'm asleep. But then you know when your brain goes, but you need to check. I imagine it's like, you know, if you've locked the door and your brain goes, did you lock it? And you're a bit like, there's a sound. I know I'm not there, but... I mean, I get it, some people need to have, you know, sound to sleep. And I don't know where it's come from. Why, like, I have to have silence. It annoys me. Because it's just annoying. And I don't know why. I think I have tried, because when I stayed, was in Airbnb with Hey Barnby and some other streamer folk from his channel, I could not sleep because they were just like, it was a full-time party. Apart from the last night, because then Americans had to fly back, not saying America was the problem, but like, Americans had the flights to catch very early in the morning, and then you had everybody else needing to, like, I said just America, because America, they were the furthest away, and then you had, was he German, and Czech, so they have flights, but not as like a long haul or early start. So as you can tell by that point, you know, everyone was like, we all have flights the next day. That night was great. I can sleep. I presume so. Wasmin said they want to potentially have camping, but also their barracks quarters have different factions, but camping is a big part of festivals. Oh, yeah, because I didn't know if it was going to be that kind of festival. Oh, yeah, I probably would Airbnb. Maybe. I'll have to see what there's sort of like is about them. Though probably everyone else would be doing the same thing. That's have fun, but I don't my crippler. Prepare for that. I need to get my tent out. Whilst it's nice, it's ready to go to this next festival. Presuming I mean, I don't know. I'm just. It'll probably do it good to actually. I never like to presume that I'm going, because I get given a ticket, you see. So I never like to presume until they go present it. But I probably could do with getting my tent out anyway. These push fit models are not. I mean, they did say when they were priming there will be some that look as if they need to be green stuffed. Because you're going to have the joints. Why aren't you now staying where you should be? Well, glue will solve this issue. Man, I'm so excited for that. Is that for Fallen Britannia? Or me get my tents out? Or festival? Oh, that all festival? I'm not sure. What's that for? Camping, glamping, Arizona is the best when it's not hot here. So probably could manage camping on a normal campsite, but if it's quiet, I'm terrible. Race next week together and have some time. Are you happy to shoot some? Yeah, of course. Insta reels. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big tends to go with you. Oh bless. I've told her I never presume. But I do need to get it out anyway because it's been packed away for a year. My den is quite big, so it might not go on my lawn. In fact, I know it doesn't quite go on my lawn. I might have to be like, oh, Dad, can I just come out and leave my tent up for like a few days? But because it's huge, I kind of feel like you don't want to just put it up and be like, oh, it's alright, air it out for night. It's a 5 sleeper. It's big. You only have the 1 foot. Why do the 2 people foot come in? Or maybe I don't put them on the right. Okay, the next one. Probably modelling a slave. God, I've got some funny bits. Oh, is that the kind of content we'll be shooting? Oh, so my pink boots that I bought, like, they kind of look like DMs, but they're not DMs. Pink welly boots. They're like welly boot style. I'm pulling out every fucking bit of base that is not quite what I need. You are too small. Oh, you are the right size. Right. Why does this send them back? So I was going to wear them for a funeral, but they're not having a funeral. They've already been cremated. Which is fair, because that's not what they wanted. And I thought, oh, I could wear them for the festival. But I was like, it's either too small or too big. So I won't be wearing them for the festival. This is when it starts getting depressing, when there's more in there, because I can see them. Oh, did not think of right that. I mean, I didn't say no. I said the clock distance vamp was mocking me, saying, I wonder if it's vamp being vamp. I do need to get my 10 out at some point. Bearing in mind, I'm fairly busy next weekend, then I'm away the week after that, and then okay, I don't have many weekends until I need to get the tent out. Tent stream, right? Like stream in the tent. I'm pretty sure I've had this discussion before. Camp out. Could have a, what do they call it? Like a camp out. Camp out with crazy. In the tent. But it is a 5 sleeper. It has 2 sleep pods. One that's a 3 sleeper and one is a 2 sleeper. But last year we used it as our changing room. Oh, that actually means I need to get on. I have a Temu delivery sitting here right now that has arrived. So I've got a lot of that to send back. So I actually need to start getting festival stuff. So what I did last year is I bought you know, like henna tattoos. We were like, oh, is there henna tattoos? That's quite festive. I bought some of them. You know, the transfers that you just put you put it on and then you damp it with water. They are good from Temu. You think, oh, that would be great. Like, no worries. Thank you so much for the look. Alright, if you need to go off, have a drink, have whatever. Huh? You have a nosebleed? Do you need assistance? Do you need assistance? Let me know if you do. Might have a slight medical emergency. He has a nosebleed. My problems had nothing to do with that. He could cause nosebleeds, so maybe that's why. He doesn't do well in the heat. I might just go and check on him, is that alright? I'm BRB. Alright, he's okay. He's okay. Apparently he sneezed. And then he felt like his nose was dripping. Yeah. Bit weird. Well, I don't know what I was on about. Crazy like he's downstairs on doing something with the ball. I was about to say on something. That doesn't sound very good. I mean like playing something with the boys. Weird. You do. Especially we have. What has your nose veins burnt? What's that? Ah, I know what you mean. No, like when it's a bad wound. Yeah. Suited. Yeah. Ah. He's just sneezed, and then that was. Oh, don't sneeze then, you know. Simple. Just don't sneeze. And because it is warm, to be fair. Oh, I was on about the tattoo things from Timu. Oh, I've just seen he's just messaged me on there. I was like, oh god, he messaged me. No, it's something else he sent me. He just messaged me whilst our live going, I'm slightly dying from a nosebleed, and I've just ignored him. No, that's not what he said. They're amazing. So, like, these henna tattoo things, so at a festival, obviously, they cost more than a house to have done. So, I got some, and they're like facial transfers as well, and you're like, you butterflies, and like, comes across, you can have like under eyes and bits and pieces. They are amazing on Temu. Like, if you are going to a festival or a party or a night out, have fun getting them off. No, we put them on. So the first day is like campers go in, and then there's like maybe some things going on. You okay? I had problems with one. And also chatting. And then Mike came in. Mike has survived. He had a nap for 6 hours, now he's gone to bed. Because he's got to leave at like 7 tomorrow. He's going to Warhammer World. He is alive. Well, he was alive. Now he's hopefully in the land of Nod. This fucking piece here is really annoying me. He's alive. King's alive. But they were so good, and like literally put them on like Friday. I think that they, even though we shower daily, you know, at festival, it's best to shower daily. They stayed on. And we tested it, so like me and Gakko had one, I think it was like on our legs. They stayed on for days, like a week after we showered. So if you want any of these like temporary tattoos, highly recommend them from Temu. I've still got some left over. They're cheap and they are, we're proper like scrubbing. We've got like wipes, baby wipes, makeup remover. They're not coming off. They ain't budging. So we're like, you stick to the face and you're like, it's not coming off. So it's like, eh. So if you don't shower, they will last longer, right? 28. 28. I'm gonna snap this. For cauterization. Suitor is stitching. Cauterization. Google it. Through the wound or something than that. Stitches then. Very good that you went on to check them. Oh, that almost stands alone that I expect to be treated like dirt. Moose. I feel like he just got a, like, because my door's open. And then I saw he was just like he just stood at the door like this. What the hell? Nosebleed. Oh, nosebleed. But he's live. He's back playing on the PlayStation because I can hear him. I might have looked. I think I've got loads left. You got like loads in a packet. But the henna tattoo ones are so good. Oh, which actually reminds me of something else. I need to buy tickets for something. Oh, what's it called? I was on about it today with someone, so I need to book it. Is this going to be where I think it is? No. But it will remind me if I open up a tab. And then Handers 26. Lucky's random subtle interruptions, if anyone. I know, right? I thought he just popped in, he just went to my bag for something. And then, yeah, pops in. Like yesterday, it was like his voice. He was like, "I don't want to be on stream." I said, "That's fine." I was like, "We were like, you can sit there and you can start building." Absolutely fine. To be fair, he couldn't stay late either because he had work today. Well, he can work like up to 12 hours. He was just like, how many? 3. I was like, look, I'm chatting. And I'm having issues with some, so you're welcome. I will stream. But he's king, that's what I need to do. Look, he was meant to be. I keep saying to him, just come and have like, sit on stream again, you all want to see him. Oh, his beautiful hands. I have no shame and we're glad he didn't place myself on stream. Just be like, hey. This was it's fine, it's kicking in. Not as much. I keep thinking, like, how can I be tired compared to Paul Mike? I'm like, I've got to go up the same time. Well, I think, did he say he's leaving at 7 or waking up at? No, he would be leaving at 7 to get to Warhammer World. And I'm like, I'm not quite as exciting day as that. Tomorrow, but I have to leave the house at 7 tomorrow morning. Yes, sir, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. My god, him in a black beard in a way too tight fudge. I was seeing his makeup done. I think there should be like crazy hits. 1,000 followers. We're currently on 969. Thank you so much for the follow. King doesn't want to do it. Wait, they say you're like a King 2.0. I still can't see it, but I'm like, it's a bad double backup. Oh, I think I feel more sorry for you. That goes at that 32. Oh, now I think about festival stuff. I've ordered a couple of things for work, and it's like, so I got some more. Why are you not focusing? Thank you. Okay, it's not really focusing, is it, Ashral? Wow. What song? Okay, it's like one of my 5 personalities. Or all 5 rolled into one sometimes, I'm pretty sure, right? These aren't even the ones that I was building yesterday. I keep thinking he's going to come up behind me. Presuming you are the last leg that's left. No, you're 35. You're 33. So at least with these are literally just build. The orcs you have a little bit more play with. I believe by what was left on sprue. 37. There you go. I do keep thinking of things to do for my my Twitch anniversary. I could be doing like a little painting. I'm like, how long do I set the timer for? I know we said until I get it painted. I'm like, I could just do the power armor. Oh, then I've got to do so much research into it. You know, it's just like, I really need a day to myself now. Because so we're looking at excursions. But you have to kind of like book them fairly quickly to make sure you're on them. But the thing, I like cruise excursions. They are so expensive. Sometimes not worth it. So I think we literally, and because where we're going to the Norfolk, I mean, I got Tiscanes in my head, Norfolk. We're cruising to Norfolk apparently. Norwegian fjords. It's not much like, apart from like big hikes and stuff, but because I'll be with Mum, Mum's like, oh, we could do this one. I was like, Mum, you literally walk up just one, oh, what's it called? I can't think what it's called. Some cliff. It takes 4 hours, wherever, 2 hours? I can't remember. We looked at so many. You walk up this, and then it like goes flat, and then you can stand there and look down. And I was like, well, you're not gonna want to do that for a woman who doesn't like heights. I mean, I'm not that great, but I would do it. And then she's like, well, you can then like cruise below it and look up. I was like, some of these cruises are like very expensive for like a couple of hours. And I'm like, we'll be getting off a cruise to go on a mini boat to cruise. She's like, at that point. We might do one though. They're so expensive for what they are. There was like a little like train tour you can do. We're like, this is like half price if you don't book it via the P&O. And then we're like, yeah, let's book it. Then we kind of just thought, hang on a minute. It doesn't go to one certain place. I'm still like, I'm not. Well, you can walk it though. You can walk it. It's like 20 minutes from one drop-off point. I was like, or you are literally paying like 40 quid each just to go on like this little train thing that takes you there. Or like you get the big old, you know, they tip like the hop on hop off bus, and you walk 20 minutes and you're there. Why won't you go in? I don't understand. So we're gonna do that. So like, why aren't you going in there? Come on. Come on. I would get frustrated if I was having to build this on stream. Wait! We're in on the charity stream. I mean... Oh, come on! But to keep her going until we go away. We're going away a few days for Mum's birthday before then, and she's like, "Oh, I booked like us a little canal cruise." I was like, "Okay." Chat, I'm not making this up. We're focused on the background then, but that. He's not going. That's really annoying me. I'd love to go on a canal cruise with a narrowboat thingy. It's so cool. It didn't click until then. Because she printed everything out. Then she printed out like the booking thing. You know, kind of important with the booking number on it. So she printed that and she showed me. I was like, oh yeah, because a canal boat. So you go on it, and apparently it's like private. So like up to 10 people. Right? Okay, it's going to be 3 of us. And you go up and down. Then she's like, "Then we'll pub lunch for tea. I mean for dinner." For lunch. She was like, "That's what I want to do for my birthday this year." Love it, you go for it. So I've seen like you can get like little cruise like puzzle books. So I'm gonna get one for her to take, and then I need to do. Now I've got a canal going on. I'm like, there must be more like boat themed things I can get her. His leg has to go that position. But getting there. Shall I just make King do that one? Because I'm going to give up with that one because that one's pissing me off. Next. Gonna follow you by flight. Got him along the river. It's my precious. I'm going to go for a pub afterwards. And Mum was like, and they said if you're really lucky, they'll let you drive it. I was like, that means they probably size up people and be like, yep. How the hell does that go in there? About like severely breaking everything. Alright, we're going to severely break it to get it in. Forced it in. That was really difficult. So any boat holiday would be great fun, I bet. An old mate of mine was all keen to do one with his family, but then he... Oh! And had kids. Are their kids old enough that he can leave and you can, as in, go away for a couple of days? I love it. $36. Psycho doesn't want kids. Your friends just have 0 time and save kids. I have 0 time as it is now. Can you imagine it? Crazy, can you? No. I'd be worse trying to do anything with. Literally, that reminds me. This is what I'm why cruising is the most accessible way to travel overseas. Can you tell that it knows that I've CPS is what a Crown prosecution. That's not quite what I thought. I need to book cruise parking. There we go. See, I'm thinking. You see, this is what you mean when you talk to chat. Then you think, oh, I need to do this. At least it's more relaxed than doing a 24-hour stream, because you're just like constantly like, I need to get this done. I need to get this done. Besides, that's money. If I spend, I'm sure exactly. Anything but. Oh come on! Why are you being a difficult? Why are you being a difficult Space Marine? Uncle Watts. This is true. You would then become an Uncle Watts, right? He's literally had another, which is always 2 months old. I think the other's about 4 or 5. I don't see much. Oh, so definitely he's going to be a bit preoccupied. That's a shame. I'm going to have to grab some milk. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be nice. Gets me up going, we would have come back from a 2-week cruise by now. And it's like, we could be going on a cruise today. We could be going on one next week. Oh. I can tell she's excited. I'm like, that's actually quite nice. And then I was speaking to Dad about it today, and he was like, she's actually really excited. I was like, you've got to do these things. Because you literally don't know what is around the corner. I mean, the music has now gone to be really suspenseful. You don't know what's around the corner. It's literally gone to like horror. Don't cut that bit crazy, that's not the bit you need to cut. I mean, to be fair, I might as well. Why have I got an extra? Who doesn't get one? You didn't get a 20, you must be number 24. You are. It's like, how have I got an extra pack? Oh, I do love a good cruise though. They do rack up the old pounds though once you are on them. Oh, I just love it. It sets my anxiety off all the time, but you know, that's beside the point. And like Dan said, it's nice that, like you say, he'd probably never get on another cruise again. The canal one will be interesting. I said to Mum, do you know you had to get on and off it? Dan's going, I don't think she's fallen through. So it's like, it'll be fine. She's like, be fine. I said, there's 2 lads there who will help us on. I said, between the 4 of you and the 2 strapping young lads. I said, they might not be strapping and might not be young lads. She was like, look, there'll be 2 men there who will help you on. I was like, yeah, that's my mother. She got very excited to show me that in the Radio Times, which is the magazine that tells you what's on in the week on TV. She was like, it's a sign. There's a picture of Kirk Douglas as a Viking to show that they are going to be playing, well, I don't know what you call it. You can watch the film. The Vikings film. Sweet. So she's like, oh, gotta watch that. Maybe you sound like you're planning on offering us after that. We like, there's these 2 blokes. It's going to be interesting. It's 2 hours up and down, and then it stops, and then you just go to the pub. So I think we're going up to like Melton Mowbray, where the pork pies are from. So Mum's like, oh, you know when we go? I was like, yeah. So we could go straight to there and pick up pork pie. I was like, oh, that's lunch or tea sorted. Just like, yeah. I was like, okay. What was it? Because it's near. Oh, how do you say it? It's not. It looks like it's spelled Belvoir. Beaver. That's it. It's Beaver Castle. Right. This will confuse. I'll type it in. That is pronounced Beaver. You think it's Belvoir? Nope. It's Beaver. which makes perfect sense. Okay. Oh, I pressed a bit too hard then. That's what she said, it's pronounced beaver. I'm like, either she's taking the piss, or I don't know. Or it's pronounced beaver. Beaver Castle. See, I read that, is it Towchester? Is that not how one says that? I've not seen that one before. Oh, there's one I can't say because it might slightly dox it. When I used to work in the bakery, and like the delivery man would come in and the delivery guys would come in and be like, "I've just been through a certain place," and you have to go, just think what they mean, and you think, "Oh, you mean?" And like, that's not how that looks. And you're like, welcome to this county. There are a lot of dumb names out there, just like you have no chance. No chance. You kind of have to translate. So when the delivery men were going, oh, blah, 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 you have to think, where do they mean? Oh, they mean. I like that doesn't make sense. And you're like, I didn't name them. Toaster. Oh, wow. Sounds like I'm having you on bus. Like the other one, beaver. Oh, that's not beaver. It's Belvoir. No, it's beaver. No, it's that bad to be fair. It is weird when you have them. Like, what they make no sense. There's one I would say it, but it looks nothing like how it should be. Was it Cirencester is one that throws a lot of people off. I'm sitting there thinking, how does one spell Cirencester? I think I know how one spells Cirencester. Let's Google it. Cirencester is how you spell it. Sign. That's another one that throws people off. He's done. I can't remember what spray we're on now. Must be on. We are 40. 41. See instantly. Don't mind me asking where but I lose track of these. It is quite easy to lose track of where people are. I know we've got some people from all over everywhere. Are you? I think you're Sprue. What you are now. I'm in this area though. I tell us by mistake. Don't worry, I won't. We'll let it think. I know sometimes you think, oh, I just said something on stream, I hope no one notices. So there's even things like yesterday, my name was said on stream. I just say to the lads, I was like, hello, my name is Crazy, and I said, don't worry, I said, don't worry if you use my real name on stream. But I'd prefer it if you call me Crazy. And they were like, right. I said, and I know I did hear it a few times. I was like, oh, I don't care. I don't care. I was just a bit like, just. One of them was asked, do you live nearby? And I was like, no. But I had to carefully think and don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. In my head, I was like, don't say it, don't say it. He's fine. He's just talking to someone. you know when you could easily like simply forget one is streaming and go, oh, I live there. I think it might be the. I won't say again. Since what I have to sit and think, I always forget. I know it's really bad. Like people. That's why it's quite nice to do something at like disc games, because people are like, oh, you never really live by. I was like, if I lived by, I would have been there a lot longer. I would have returned. I probably would have slept better. With no bloody birds waking me up at that ungodly time in the morning. It's like, go back to sleep. Nobody cares. Well, bet it was Tina. I have named a blackbird, a male blackbird, Tina, because it goes like that. It's a really stupid noise. And it reminds me of Tina from Bob's Burgers. So I've literally named it all the time. A beak full of grubs, and it's just making this really annoying, repeatedly chirp noise for your, you know, for your pleasure. I thought I would do it for you. Tina the bird, the black bird. I was like, if that's bloody Tina. I'm gonna find your nest. Oh no, I'm gonna wake you up at 3 o'clock in that morning. See how you like it. Crazy like, try to call me crazy like, where as I well, my name was what no, I did not get that reference. I'm glad then you proceeded to say. I just knew instantly that is not your name. Now, to bed in this heat. I was sitting there going, oh my god, I really need to get to this. I was like, I need to finish these, ideally. But yes, hopefully you get a good sleep. I hope you managed to get some sleep tonight. It does feel a little bit cooler, but I hope you have a good sleep, and thank you so much for coming in and helping to support Mike as well. I know he really appreciated it, I really appreciated it. And what day are we on? Sunday? I will see you soon. I was thinking, what am I doing next? Are you back on Tuesday? Have a good sleep. Maybe not. Hey, you're not doing things yet. But no. Some push bits are just not quite there. See you next. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Thank you so much for coming in again. And take care. Grab a lolly. One ice lolly. Nice! It's a great colour push fit, but there's quite a gap with this leg. I think that's intentional. Not quite sure. $46. I think some of the main characters were done before the stream yesterday. That's why there was no unboxing. And they wanted to put the transfers on, but the person who had built some of the big, you know, the time-saving sort of models, don't think they put them back in the box. so don't need to pick them up. $47 or $45. I can't do that backwards. Hear him. Oh, I was just completely zoned out then, thinking, what I've got to do this work then. I was just completely on it. Why does that not seem like that should go in there? Not just... Okay. I agree with that of doing a big painting stream with you. I'll leave it in the court. I'm not posted though, as I know you're mega busy. You end up joining you. Oh, we'll do like a little paint on. So sort of like we sit and paint together. We might actually get stuff done. Or should that be crazy? We'll get stuff done. That's not the right one. That's really small. So much like free to do. I was telling the boys yesterday, I was just like, I've got so much to do. I don't know if you can hear King then, but I think it's perfectly fine now. I don't know why they haven't put like an extra foot on the bottom of these. Seems a bit weird. I'd also have to be down for just painting. Who must have painted armies, of course. 24-hour let's paint crazy models. At least most of it would I mean, like the thing, if you're an airbrush, you just go done. But even their airbrushes were struggling yesterday. Multiple ones on the go. I do think that would have been fun if we had a camera on the all the airbrushes, but we couldn't. We literally just couldn't have that set up. Unfortunately. For them Kingdom, I can donate him my blood. Just getting back what you just lost. Without I thought it was a lot worse because he just came in holding his nose. Well, I've got to try and plan my when to do my was it 5 years? I think it was on Twitch. I've also got. Well, I've had the wedding. Well, I didn't have the. It's not really a wedding. garden party invite, let's call it, for my cousin's wedding come through to my parents. Number 1, King is not on the invite. I'm like, okay. Number 2, apparently he is marrying quite a controlling girl. I don't know. I've looked at their wedding list, and we're like, well, we think we're going to just send them a gift voucher. That's on John Lewis. That just seems really wrong. Alright, we're just focusing on the background, but it looks really funny. It's like 60 quid for one plate. Because it has the lobster on it. So, okay. And that's in August. I'm away in August. I'm not sure how far, how long for. So then I need to do my little chat request. We'll do it. 5 years on Twitch. To be fair, I haven't like consecutively streamed for that long. We're finishing like a 4-year course and then personal stuff, so. But it'll be fun. I'm up for the challenge. We'll do something. Hoping by then I think I'm being given one of the amazing lights from this games. I think next week. I think it's just saying thanks for like helping out. I was like, I will happily take a light. Oh, I just saw something moving itself. I'm off. That made me jump. Oh, are you gonna be a pain in the ass? Oh, that's because I have got the other window open. Sitting on my pink glove right now. Weddings are meant not for money. I feel like I never feel a barbecue. I mean, seriously, right? Like, they'll be married at this point. So it's just a garden party. But some things, I'm like, I would say girl with not expensive taste. Compared to like, Gally is marrying. Who clearly has a very expensive taste. Nothing wrong with that, obviously, because then you could be like, oh, John Lewis is good quality, but I'm like, go to IKEA. You could go to IKEA with like 100 quid and buy like everything. But I said to Mum, well, if it's a garden party, how are we going to wear heels? You're going to have to wear like chunky heels or flats. Because if it's in the garden, I mean, the girls manage at Ascot, don't they? But then you can get like special like rubber things that go on the bottom of your heels. So if you are having to walk in said field, you can manage to walk in said field without ruining your stilettos. To be fair, probably the women at Ascot probably have got far more expensive shoes. I was like, I could wear my chunky ones that I wear to the. She said to me, I could wear my chunky yellow ones that I wear to the Fallout premiere, and I was like, nah, I don't want to dirty them up. It's like, that's not me preempting getting invited to the next one, but I'm like, I don't want to get grass all over them. I've got some like either really tall chunky heels I can wear, or I've got some like wedgie things I can wear. What was on the invite? It was like wedding ceremony attire. Or like, but they're married by then. That'll be fun. I was thinking it's got to come through because they're getting married in August. Well, they will be married by that point. If I put out more Fallout content, maybe I might get lucky. You never know. Like, I couldn't believe I got invited twice. It's literally just pure luck. I hope so though. You've been at it way longer, seem to have some good connections. I'm hoping it's like it'll be like yay if I can get on to like say the 3rd, but I never expect it because then you can't be disappointed. If you know what I mean. I would definitely never say no. If they ask me again. I guess so. This is one like a girl could only do but hope. I'm like, I need to come out with another cosplay like quick. And I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I've missed off his backpack. I wonder what happened to the Fallout shelter, because there's somebody else who I'm presuming you never had. I don't know if I'm really interested if they are filming it, because there's one person in particular I was like, they'll get it, but they've been posting daily up-to-date content. So I don't know whether they simply may have not put on it, or if they're not doing it. I'd rather that we've been told that you're not good enough, which I've been absolutely fine with, because I'm like, you know what, I'm cool with it, I'm at peace with it. This likes to make me jealous, so trust me, you're actually on the list. Oh, you never know. I might be like, she has been invited twice. The music is on fire tonight. And the chat seems way more exclusive if they give it the prize money, I reckon. It's hardly sought after. That's why I was like, you know, when you're trying to suss out, like, I'm trying to suss out, like, on Instagram, who has suddenly disappeared. And I'm like, who has disappeared that I haven't noticed has disappeared? But there is one person in particular who I thought, well, got it, and they clearly have not. Because I'm like, unless they are being really sneaky and somehow able to do up-to-date content. Talking like daily, but it's all like current stuff, so it's not like a backlog. Oh, I didn't see a thing over for it. No, I assume it was more prevalent in the US. I don't know, I didn't see any. How did I see it? Maybe someone posted about it, I think only like at the start, but then they were like, if you are from like the States, they would have to fly you in to London to film. I just haven't seen anything, you know. It's like, okay, cool, I'm not on it, that's absolutely fine, because I know there'll be, you know, far better people out there to go on it, but it's just been nice to have known. That's why I'm wondering, was it more of a, because it's like film in London kind of thing. Some of these push for ancillary testing, but on the preempt that you might have to fly to America and vice versa, America would have to fly to UK. What my mum said here, what about like visas? It's weird, isn't it? Which is fine. I'd be really intrigued. I can't wait and see what happens, like if something does come out like later on in the year. I want to know who's on it and who have I completely misjudged, or not misjudged, oh, what's the word? Misjudged. Look, I can't find them, like they've suddenly disappeared from socials. I'm gonna keep an eye out from July. I'm like, who has suddenly returned? I just want to be nosy and know. $61. Then it's like, oh, I could have our own Fallout shop. Literally just to be like, Fallout, like, content people, come to this Airbnb. Which I think, I still need to chase what's happening with, Good Springs. It's just things like, I haven't really had a chance to do that. My dad was asking me, so have you managed to let... No. Have you managed to... No. It's like, well, I forgot until you said. Like, they phoned me and was like, do you mind if you just go and pick up this, that and the other? It was only I got to say, I was like, oh, I forgot to look at that. Oops, my bad. But that's alright, that's alright. Again, schedule content right, could easy. That's what I'm thinking. If they prepped in advance, I thought, but they've been doing quite relevant stuff, like now kind of stuff. So I'm like, he's here. Well, it's his. I already given away it's a he. If you know what I mean, he's there. I think. I said back in decent colours of check the Coca-Cola clan and Ghoulface who stopped first getting crazy. He blew up and then I think it became too much for his job. Oh, what? Ghoulface. Yeah, Kuro seems really nice. Jake the Car, I think I know who that is as well. I think I follow all three. Because then they can use some of their props. This one's not really snapping. Some props in their stuff, aren't they, in their videos? Being all so different, they are all like three like great people, like content creators. King, you're gonna have to put up with this not. I did see a video from Kuro fairly recently, so I'm like, he posts few and far between, but he puts so much effort in. So I'm like, he could be a scheduled post, but this post I'm thinking of clearly isn't a scheduled post because it's too current affairs, if you know what I mean. I don't want to give too much away. It's saying who it is. Let's buy some so much because they have so much rich character. I feel like they're really in the front of it first. They're literally like true on like in it, aren't they? Okay, remember that, guys. Which is really good. That's why their content is so great as well. It's just amazing, isn't it? Just to see the effort that they go in to make even Sebas props as well. The effort that he puts into all of his content. Are you on another sprue? It's on, has been cut out, but stand down. They are so good though. Imagine meeting them. like a little icon that looks nice and funny. I think that's the trick. That is the trick. Although I think maybe I'll use it as well. I like how you do your videos. Where's 60 then? We're cutting it out. Only one that's left like it is one of these. They've used the wrong number. That's what. Now that's kind of come back to me. I remember the boys yesterday when they were building, they said something. So you have used number 60 on the body piece, and they've put number 60 down here, which is not correct. There is an error in the Armageddon box set. 62 is the answer, not 42. 62 is the answer. I'm learning as I go, actually. I'm a slow learner. And it's just having the time, isn't it, as well? I know people are like, we should do more like TikToks, and I'm like, I just generally don't have the time. I don't have the time now. But when you do like a really good video, it's like, yes, it's so rewarding, isn't it? And it's just what I love seeing like content creators, because it's like, you know, they've had to put that thought and process in. It's incredible. I love it. Like, it could be anything. That's amazing. Three more of these ones to do. Yay. I don't know how I must do it for jobs. No, it must take them like ages. Though you're one of those people in my books, when it's just a quick place to keep up with all of them, which is just nuts. It can be hard. It's just, you spread yourself out, as they say. I do tend to post, like, my TikToks end up on my YouTube Shorts. Sometimes I'll put them on my Instagram and my X account. So where is 65? That doesn't mean 65. It's got 64. Backpack. What backpack did I put on that one? It's really not 64. No, I put 65 on him. $64 is there. That shouldn't be there. 62. 65. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't understand. It's throwing me off. Sprue numbers. Tiredness is either kicking in. I can't really complain about tiredness. This is poor Mike. So Granny missing now. Isn't that weird yard sound? Like that. It's just not, they're not like proper light going in, if you know what I mean. Oh, I just heard it then. $67. Yeah. Proper grab the music. God. But, oh, they were easy to build, but not particularly. Right, there is such a gap with that head, but you can't actually put it in anymore. I was like, sprue numbers are not making sense. I was like, is this just me? At least now it's a process of elimination because there's not much left. Can you imagine if I was doing a 24-hour stream? I'd still be doing this. Literally trying to use all the falls here. What if he'd managed to stay as possible? He did. He was so good when I still can't remember that. It was amazing. I'd like to point out there is no to work backwards, make sure they got the right ones on. I think it was just in his little element because it's what he loves doing. Thing is, I know to paint something is a pain to get quite underneath. Push fit. Could just undo it, right? He was still so friendly in the morning, and I wonder if I would have crashed out early. Oh wow. I wonder if it's a different kind of thing. Like when he got home, it's probably like, no, don't talk to me. If you know what I mean, just go straight. As in, don't talk to me. Just go straight to sleep. Probably like zonked out in the car, I reckon. Fuck's sake. This is why I push fit. I was just broken. Right, King can fix this one. This is where my patience is starting to go. Yeah, that push fit's just broken. I have got some super glue actually. It's glued like it. No, that has no super glue on that whatsoever. Okay. It's just what you just need something on stream to be like. This is how I have to use this super glue. Stick that on the plastic bag over there. Stick that back in there. That's now sealed. If it goes, oh, not many models are done, I'm like, you can make the rest yourself. It's so difficult. Come on, just shut. I know they said there was some yesterday that definitely had them on lines. Probably gonna be stupid. He says that I'll be like, you can stay in the hot house tonight. You can stay upstairs. Right, let's go backwards. So I've got one more left. 72. It should be 64. I have got. Is this number 64? Somebody's got the wrong jetpack. I know it's gonna bug me. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Second. Just check. There's no bug there. I'll put that there. 64. Should be you. Oh, it's really sharper than I thought it was. 64. You're 56. And then you should be 48. So I don't know. Should I just swap these two over? I mean, they're going to be exactly the same. Been a while since I've had you to myself on here. Using you. Like, you're welcome. I've got one more of these chaps to do. Like, don't tell them it's gone on the wrong model. It's fine. No one has noticed. I mean, to be fair, it's a jetpack, but this is the backpack was just the same on all of them. I'm just gonna cut them all out. Dead spring. Dead part of the space marine. I believe these are gonna then be turned into salamanders, I think. I'm just gonna put the decals on because they would look quite cool. Twitch keeps like flashing up. Strange. The Goblin King. I love the name. Thank you so much for the follow. I've not paid attention anywhere. Oh, they're down here. So it's only 3. It's only 5. Assuming it's in this order. Just really have to like hook them in. Leg, head, yeah. I'm glad I was not put in charge to build these yesterday. I just had to build some orcs. Put the head in. That would go in there. Pop it up. Do a little painting one up like that. I reckon these will be all contrast paint anyway. A little green or something. Make them all like salamanders. Why does Twitch keep popping? That's kind of worked. I think I was goofing too much last week. I don't think you quite knew, did you? I was gonna put something, and then sort of the conversation got changed. I thought, okay. I was gonna put like, does that mean he gets unlimited supply of 3D printing? Maybe his brain was too tired to comprehend. Or think of a response. He's probably like too busy concentrating. are you not snapping in there? I must be having problems with them because this is really annoying. His leg bit does not want to snap. What is this? Maybe he was summoning up, maybe he was in his head thinking. You know what, King can deal with that, but I'm done with that. I'm like, it's not going in. That piece is not snapping in. The bloody base either. It won't. Oh, a bit Frenchy now. Still have got a big bag. These are a couple I painted. Yeah, painted as they thank our veterans. This is what Eradicator Squad is what Reese Short was doing. We're called Reese Short and Reese Beard. Well, so we got a group of them. But I know these will be becoming salamanders. So of course, because they go, know what, and you can keep pressuring, but if you had to, stupid and pointless. It can be good, it can be really interesting, can't it, up for debate. Deputy Bob, welcome in Armageddon, woo! Welcome in. And then you have all your war bosses. I don't know if he's going to be keeping the orc side of it. There's a couple of the war boss ones. Eradicator Squad. Have you got a stick? Oh. I actually don't know which the sprues are because the sprues have kind of spread out everywhere. With bolters. They're quite a big heavy bottom. But when I'm not lying when I say there's sprue everywhere. But it's a good box set, you do get quite a few. So I can show you. I don't know why my camera's like really that is power up, imagine. I don't know why my camera is like really zoomed in at the moment. And there, like OBS won't ever allow me to zoom in and out. Very strange. B, and they all got like called EB, but it's nothing. So you can't even go by the P. It should be a D, so you can't go by that. Like that doing your luck from doing every single achievement. It's like a special one, right? A special one. That looks so orcish. Because that is orcish. No worries at all. What's I'm just gonna pack all the spirit up. They're dead ones. There's quite a few pieces of fruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of double ones. Technically 6. Oh, lots of ones. I was going to put them back in there nicely. Pennsylvania. Ah, okay, nice. There's power armor, but like which one? See if he sees that. Oh, you can fix that. Try this out. Ooh. Close the box properly, shall we? Well, we got them done. I was like, yeah, I'll do a little bit. So I imagine on Tuesday I'll be back to painting some of my Krieg. They're forever, never ending. I'll just pull myself in then. That's the white wobbled. Probably doing painting some more of my Krieg on Tuesday, and then Friday it will be doing normal Fallout Friday, and then that will be a Sunday stream. I haven't quite, the last few weeks I've had, I missed Tuesday, and then I thought I'd better stream on Friday, because then I missed Tuesday. And then I'm here today. So it'll be a normal next week. Tuesday, Friday, whatever. Tuesday we'll be doing Krieg, so Tabletop Tuesday. Friday will be Fallout. Sunday will be whatever. It's probably be Warhammering. And then the following week, that'll be when it'll be Tabletop Tuesday. Potentially Fallout Friday, it'll be like a smaller, shorter stream, because then I am then not here. Then we'll be back. This is why I do a little. I need to do a stream schedule for July. Normal week. Then it's not a normal week. I'm too tired to function with this now. Come up with some NVIDIA app thing. Normal week, not. Then it'll be Tuesday the 30th, Friday. Then a normal week. By a normal week. And then it's not a normal week. Okay, so it's not too bad. If I plan correctly. July's a little bit all over the show. Yes, I know we're at the end of June. Right, so I'm going to be back. So there's the little ones that we've done. I do like them because they have then got like, each one has got a seal. One of them, these are not, yeah, these ones have got it wrapped around. Where did you go? You just see it around the gun. I thought the fucking moth just went in my drink. I was like, excuse you. Oh, I thought I just caught him inside it. In my paintwater pot. Oh, she's empty. So he's got his little purity seal on. Savage build from Armageddon. So I was just building this little squad in all this time. Like catching up. So I was part of a 24-hour Armageddon stream yesterday. Who's lost an arm? Come on. So I've been playing a little bit. 2 boxes and then 1 a box of best snag boys. You got 2 boxes and 1. That's a lot. Really still to do with chastity, or does it mean something else? Oh, that's testing my not really great knowledge. It's like not with like purity, like chastity, that kind of thing. They are rewarded it. It's the best way to say not quite for bravery, is it? I don't really know much of the lore. But I know it's like not every model has it. Crazy at 4K. My brain is just too fried. I know what it is. Seals are inscribed papers or wax seals that indicate the purity and faith of Imperial troops, especially Space Marines. They're warded by chaplains before battle and can have different blessings and effect. Mark of Space Marines pure faith or mortality in the eyes of the Emperors. So it's like they have been awarded it, if that makes sense. Free of corruption. I can't think. Right. If that makes sense. So not all Space Marines have them. So, like the ones that I've picked up, don't have one. I don't have one sitting in. There's stuff in there, but I don't know if there is one there. So they don't usually all have them, but these boys do have. They're usually somewhat on the armor, so like on their arm just there. Pretty cool. Space boys. So these aren't mine. I was just building them for King, but he's going to do them as salamanders. So yesterday's charity stream, we were building up painting to then raffle them off. So they are Crimson Fists, but these ones will be salamanders. The orcs, I don't know if he's keeping them. But he's seen, after yesterday, he's seen the models and he's like, oh, they're actually quite nice. So he was going to then just keep these and get rid of the orcs, but now he's seen the orcs and gone, they're quite nice. I'll put in the raffle again. And then I'll put in mind. So as I said, so I took part of a 24-hour stream yesterday with Magic Mike. We cracked open the box set. Built on paint. So you got Crimson Fists, you could win them. You could win either the Crimson Fist, technically the Crimson Fist or the Goths. I want to do orcs. But here I am, making it origami. Ah, origami! They got you good. And if you enter the raffle. I actually don't know if that is UK only, to be fair. That probably might be. I'm not sure. But at least they'll keep you busy for a little while. Oh, my brain's absolutely dead. What are you doing, the mans? Faction chapter, that's it. Faction. Oh, my faction is like. That did look good, I'll show you a picture. Happy Father's Day. Welcome in, Tundra. Happy Father's Day. This was... What time was this? 8:15 last night. So and then they've had another 14 hours stuff done. So that will look something like this. This is not from the box set. This is this is a little seal. Well, it was a little tester one. I think he was playing around with different ones. And then this is Walkie Boys. Only pictures I've got, really. So it says the space marines from the algorithms will be associated to sounds. Oh, nice! I have no idea what these are going to be. I think because he has got space marines and he's just building them as salamanders. So they're not mine. Right, I did put that one there. I need to copy them. Oh, that's that page. Right. I need to go back to here. So the raffle ends on the 4th. All the links are in my Discord anyway, so I'll put them over there. Or you can donate to his Mind charity, which is then there, because he did absolutely amazing. I mean, we all did absolutely amazing, but he was the one who was there for history. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to end there because I have to leave at 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Now it's 12:30, so I'm going to go straight to bed, pretty much. So thank you for coming in and just chilling and chatting. Building some of these. Or I might be doing some more of it, I don't know. But I would like to get back to doing some of my cream. There's so much cream to do. Could be Armageddon. It could be Armageddon if I don't get it done, to be fair. In general. Right, I'll then shove my own links in here. So feel free to follow all of my socials or even like on my Discord. As I said, all the charity stream links are there. He is asleep and heading off to Warhammer World tomorrow morning, so he's literally trying to survive or just get as much sleep as he can. Poor Mike. Right. I haven't like shouted out even people. I'm sure. Yes. The Billy Bob, if you remind me. You know what? I'm really not functioning on much. Oh, let's have a look. I was like, I don't understand this, and then I realised that's not in English. I was feeling thing. Do you stream Billy Bob? I have a feeling you do. I have a feeling. I can't see any pictures to it, so I don't know what Twitch is doing. Someone else is going to affiliate anniversary today. Oh, why did I think you did? I wasn't sure. You're obviously that amazing that I thought you were. Like trading. Someone else is doing box to battle ready day 2. Oh, that's quite exciting ways to do it. Wait, oh, I've seen somebody and now they've disappeared. Well, it's not really showing me many pictures. You know when you can see a picture of the stream? Most of them are just like a dead camera. Twitch is doing something really funny, but I know who we're gonna go radio to. Radio and a lot of social, and in the hobby. Ah, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. I was just like, I'm sure you do. Well, the thought's there. The miniature person. Right, we're gonna go raid and just go back. Let's go back, because go back always comes into my streams. He is honestly a very, very, very good painter. And he's always got loads of good tips. Honestly, he's really good. So we're gonna go and just go back. Let's stop the raid. So come over. Come over and see Scobo. So Scobo does come and chat all the time, bless him. He is really good. His art, I'm just looking at his artwork, like they do look like Kriegy ones, but they're not Krieg. World War II. He mainly does sort of like the military kind of style, but you can learn so much with Scobo. So if you're like new to miniature painting, or not quite sure what you're doing, he is literally the one. He knows. His paints, how to do things, set up, tech stuff, everything. He is like very smart. very, very good at what he does. So come in and see Scoback. And I will see you all on Tuesday. I'm gonna head to bed because I have to leave at 7 o'clock in the morning. I haven't really had a proper rest this weekend. Could be worse. Could be Mike's situation. Doing 24-hour stream. I just got promoted, things have been spread out. Oh well, congratulations on a promotion. That always feels better. More monies to buy more plastic. Congratulations. Have a nice day. Thank you, and thank you all so much for coming in to my stream and then to Mike's the charity stream that I was part of as well. Much appreciated. But yeah, let's go and see Scoback. Take care.